Hey, what's up, boys and girls? Alex here. It's a cloudy and hot Thursday evening here in Etobicoke, Toronto, here in the Humber Bay Shores neighborhood. And walking north Park Lawn Road. Just behind me is Lakeshore Boulevard West. And unfortunately, it is, as I just mentioned, it's cloudy. So we're not going to see a sunset. And I've I've pretty much been unlucky because past few days, I go out during the daytime, and then when I'm home during sunset, like it's literally so beautiful, and then it just tempts me to just go outside. But not today, unfortunately. At least it's not so bad though. It may look like rain's coming, but not tonight. Not tonight, but there is a chance of rain for tomorrow. So let's just see. Oh, I wasn't sure where I wanted to go this evening, but here I am in the Humber Bay Shores neighborhood, which is right by Lake Ontario. This is a fairly new, or I should say, this is a somewhat newly built up area. All these condos here are probably like over 8 to 9 years old. Well, there's the Canadian flag waving in the distance. Again, Humber Bay Park, it's a very, very nice park. And not only that, that's where you can go and grab some amazing views of the skyline. I went there back in March with friends. It's definitely worth going, you know, checking out the skyline, views of the lake. But why would I go on such a freaking cloudy day like today? And there's Cirque du Soleil. I think for a while it's been having its events right here in this parking lot. I used to go there when I was younger, but that was when Cirque du Soleil was closer to downtown. I think somewhere along, it was either along Lakeshore or Queens Quay. I can't remember, but last time I went there was back in 2015, I think. And today is Thursday, July the 4th. Happy Independence Day to all my American viewers south of the border. I hope you guys are having a great 4th of July and celebrating. We already had our day on Monday being Canada Day. And I'm pretty sure Americans get a long weekend, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I was just in the United States last week, as you guys may know. Last year, I did a walking video in the other direction, so this time we were heading north. We're gonna go underneath the rail corridor and then the Gardner Expressway. This area is a little bit desolate. Oh, there's a GO train. Almost missed it. Heading to Union Station in Oshawa. Not too far from here is the Mimico GO station, but still, it's a bit of a walk. There are plans to add a station around here, because this is somewhat of a high density area. Because look at all the freaking apartments over there and the condos too. Oh, almost missed it. This one's heading west. That's amazing. We got 2 GO trains on one video, all within seconds apart. There's the 66. That's the bus I took to get here from Old Mill Station. There's a nice mural with a PCC streetcar. Very vintage. Yeah, a long time ago, especially before I was born, this was all like nothing. This is just like a very quiet part of the city. And then just around the corner from here are a couple of old factories. Oh, that's an Amtrak train. Oh my God. Holy shit. I almost missed that too. That was an Amtrak train heading from New York City, making the 12-hour journey to Toronto. Oh my God. I think that was the first time I caught a Maple Leaf train. I mean, I've seen other Amtrak trains. I think I've seen one in Niagara Falls once. And then I think a couple last week in New York City. But the Maple Leaf, they operate, Amtrak operates trains once per day. I think in the morning, one departs here for New York City. And then in the evening, one comes here. What a sighting. And the Maple Leaf is one of the 3 Amtrak routes that cross the border. Though on the Canadian side, it's operated by a Via Rail cruise. And then after the border, it's maintained by Amtrak crews. As much as I like train travel, I think 12 hours is way too long. Although we'd be passing by so many communities and cities like Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, Utica, Albany, upstate New York. Now we're passing underneath the Gardner. And it's just around 8 p.m. Wow, 3 trains all within seconds. That's pretty freaking cool. But there's so many people here too, so all right, so here on the right used to be the old Mr. Christie factory. You know, the famous company that makes all your Oreo, Ritz, and Chips Ahoy. I was a huge fan of them when I was a kid, not so much anymore. And then I think the food terminal is still there. Yeah, again, the area is a little bit, okay, I wouldn't say desolate, but it's somewhat dead at times, but it's not today because it's still a weekday. Like, people are still heading home as I was leaving. On the subway, and the 66 was also busy. I thought I had to take the 63 because the subway was shut down between St. Clair West and Wilson because some freaking degenerate decided to trespass on the tracks. Hey, look, there's the CN Tower. Right over there. So at least we could see it this evening, despite the cloudy weather. But yeah, apparently the subway was shut down for like over half an hour. So I thought I was going to have to take the 63. So I walked down to Marley and Eglinton. And then I noticed there'd be a freaking long wait for the 63. So then I decided to walk to Eglinton West instead. See if I could wait there. But trains are running as usual. So I just hopped on and now I'm here. But what am I going to do after this? I don't know. The good thing is at least it's not raining. But it would have been a lot better if the sun was out right now. Got a good sunset because the sunset was amazing on Canada Day and I think the day before. Got a Starbucks and Popeyes coming up. I had dinner before I left. I'm pretty sure there used to be a Tim Hortons here. I'm very positive a Timmy's used to be right here. Because I remember Johnny made a video over a year and a half ago walking down here. And he actually filmed some guy. Oh, never mind. There it is. Starbucks right next to a Timmy's, American coffee chain, right next to a Canadian chain as well. You know, last week when I was in New York City, I saw 2 Tim Hortons locations. One was at JFK Airport. Oh, that's a nice Corvette. Yeah, one was at JFK Airport. I can't remember if it was in the post or before security, but there was one. And then as I was transferring to the subway from the air train at the Jamaica station, I was going down the elevator, I literally saw one there. But I didn't see any in Manhattan. Although when I met with a family friend of ours for dinner, he told us that a Timmy's was coming to Manhattan. It was a first. So, but when we went to Buffalo on the other side of New York last year, my dad said the coffee there was much better than here. I mean, I love the iced coffee, but having like hot coffee or anything, it was pretty disgusting here. All right, so this is the Queensway. Now we're gonna be entering residential territory. I did a walking video along here back in March. You can see much of the skyline up ahead too. First Canadian Place, Scotia Plaza in the distance. So there's a look south. Although I think I'm going to replicate the thumbnail from the video I did last year. I was walking south. So I guess that's my... Actually, no, we're going to cross to the other side, because we're halfway through here. I really don't know what I'm going to do after this, seriously. I mean, it's not bad outside. It's a lot cooler. I mean, the only thing I did today was I went to Fortino's. It was freaking hot. It was really hot, man. Really, really hot. But now it's like 27 degrees Celsius, which feels like 34. Earlier, though, it felt like freaking 38. I believe we're now in the South Kingsway neighborhood. I even thought of doing a walking video along Prince Edward Drive, but I'd rather do that in the fall because it's much nicer. As much as the tree-lined streets interest me, and don't get me wrong, there are a lot of trees along Prince Edward as we were riding the bus. I think it's more appropriate to do that in fall, when the leaves change color. You can actually see everything. There's the public library. I started the video somewhere around here. It wasn't at Barry Road though, which is where I'm gonna end the video off. Here you have a mix of post-war suburban homes and rebuilt ones as well. I mean, they're much nicer as you go up ahead. I meant towards Bloor, but I'm not walking all the way to Bloor. My only way out of here is the 66. And take it to Old Mill Station or up to Prince Edward and Bloor. That's a nice red door. Well, this is a short walk from here to Humber Bay. You can get those views anytime. It's also supposed to rain until the afternoon tomorrow, so I don't know what I'm thinking. I wanted to go to the Canada's Wonderland area for a while. Make a video along Jane. And there's and then there were some other bus routes I wanted to film outside city limits. I have a list. There's the 66B, that's unit 3326. All the Novas are unrebuilt for now. By the way, the 66 is only Nova restricted because of many noise complaints from the people, or as we call the NIMBYs, because of how freaking loud the OG diesels are. I heard there's always the occasional OG diesel, but for the most part, it's mostly Novas. And sometimes NG diesels, but for the most part, it's a Nova. Oh yeah, I think I started around here. There's two convenience stores across from each other. Variety stores. I do have plans this weekend. Saturday I'm going out with a couple of friends because one of them is celebrating his birthday. And then Sunday I'm going to a party for someone else's birthday. Oh yeah, my cousin Simon, whom you've only seen in just like 2 or 3 videos. He's only a year and a half younger than me though. This is Park Lane. Almost scared mucha. What the hell is that? What the hell does that mean? I'm guessing this is what the neighborhoods of or the communities of Long Island look like. Because New York City obviously doesn't look like this. It's just filled with so many apartments. And then once you get over to like Long Island, like I hear, you just got these like nice houses. Again, as I mentioned, I would spend a month in the New York area. Heck, you even have a extensive commuter rail system called the Metro North and Long Island Railroad. Of course, it's a vacation destination for New Yorkers. Just like how Cottage Country and the Muskoka Kawartha Lakes are just vacation destinations for us Torontonians. At a Catholic church here. Okay, I think Barry Road's coming up. I recognize this low-rise apartment building here. Yeah, Barry is coming up. Even I thought of doing a video along Barry, especially heading east, because you can get somewhat of a skyline view, but it doesn't look too interesting to me. No offense, but that's just how I think of it. Now I gotta find the bus stop. Is it gonna be on this side, or because the bus turns, like it makes a left at Barry Road, so you can get somewhat of a skyline view from here. Kind of. Obviously, it's even better if you're inside. Okay, there's a stop. I just keep looking back to make sure I'm not missing it. Oh, I didn't see any squirrels. None of them. None of them right around here. Oh, there's access to Bloor. Well, at least with signs directing. Okay, there's the shelter. What about the actual stop? Sometimes TTC likes to mislead people. Oh, never mind. There it is. Okay, I'm so dumb. But sometimes there are these shelters and they're not even indicated with a stop marker. Yeah, I think here's good. I'm going to end things off right here and head back to the subway. But where am I going to go? I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. And once again, happy 4th of July to all my American viewers down south. Stay tuned for New York City videos. I actually posted my first one today. It's a video of a severe thunderstorm rolling in while I was at the Empire State Building. But I will get to the videos once I get through the backlog. I mean, I just finished editing the last two of them. One is a random clips compilation and then a subway train compilation. So, all right, guys, take care. Adios. Bye bye.